Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're taking a break from the engine casings for a little bit and gonna work on the jug today and try and get all the gaskets replaced on that, so stay tuned. So the first gasket I'm gonna change is the head gasket, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nuts holding it on, and I'm gonna take the spark plug out as well so I don't break it, because I know I can reuse this spark plug. So I've already loosened the spark plug. I'll just take that out with my finger. This is not the original jug, I do not think. Or it might be the original jug, but not the original head gasket. Or, not head gasket, head. So, head looks a little different, but the bolts, I think, or the nuts are all the same. And you'll need a size 12 millimeter socket and to get these off. I hope there's a metal gasket under here, but I don't know what the previous owner did to this. So I'm gonna get all these off and come back to you when the jug's off, or the head is off. So when I took the head off, I found that there was no metal head gasket like this on there. So I don't know if it's gonna change anything. That I'm gonna put this on like that. That metal tip goes to the exhaust port like that, and you're ready to put these screws back, or the head back on like that. Like that. So what I now am going to do is I'm going to snug all the 6 bolts up, or 6 nuts up on top. Then I will torque them down to spec, which is 18 to 20 foot-pounds on these 6 bolts. So I'm gonna get these snug down, then come back to you. Okay, the order that these need to be torqued in is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These will all need to be torqued down to like 18 to 20 foot-pounds. So that metal head gasket's now in there and sealed up. I'm gonna move on to the intake gasket here in a minute. I'll show you how to get that off. Actually, I could probably do it right now. There is, on the carburetor, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. I think, yeah, 2, 4, 6. So there's 6 bolts on there. I think those are 10 mils. Nope. Let's try an 8 millimeter. They're 8 millimeters. So I'm gonna take that off and get that gasket replaced. Actually, instead of doing the intake, since I don't have a torque wrench that can do inch-pounds at the moment, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and do the exhaust manifold real quick, which this can be tightened down to as tight as you can make it, and those nuts are 13 millimeter head, 13 millimeter head. So I'm going to get those off, hopefully, and then put the exhaust gasket on. This is what the new exhaust gasket looks like. It shouldn't matter which way this gets set on there, so I'm just gonna set it in there like that. And before you, well, actually, let me take the bag off. Because before you put this on, you want to clean off the area where it rests so you can have a clean surface for the gasket to make a seal to. So that's on. I'm gonna get the exhaust port put back on. Oh, I don't know if it's called an exhaust port or manifold. So you can correct me what I called it, but just say it's the exhaust port for now. I say port because when I think of a, or what did I call it earlier? Header? Exhaust header? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. So, yeah, these 13mm nuts get put right back on. And once you get those on, those can just, oh. Yeah, once those get put back on, you can just snug those as tight as you can. So. If you want the specific torque specs for this, it is 72 to 80 inch-pounds. There's a new gasket sitting inside there. So I'm gonna tighten that all back up, and I'm guessing I can call this video here. So I will make a video on the intake when I get a torque wrench that can do inch-pounds. Until then, I'll just leave it the way it is for this moment in time, since it'll still be a while before I get to the point of putting the jug on and it going to run. So with that, I'm going to call this video here, and thanks for watching.